Hey, what's going on, Living the Life family? Welcome back for another quick moment of encouragement. All right, I hope you've enjoyed the first few days, and I am certain you're going to enjoy today's. All right, let's look at today's post. It says, one day you'll look back and you'll be thankful it went God's way and not yours. And not yours. All right, let's look at the verse that I chose to go with today's post. This is John 13:7. It says, Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I'm doing, but later you will understand." Later. All right. This is another one of those tough ones to handle because a lot of times we struggle when we don't have the answers. We want to know what's going on. We don't like the unknown. All right. When I was in seventh grade, that was the first time I ever needed a tutor. I had to take pre-algebra. I had to solve for X, the unknown. I've never been good at math since that moment. All right. I had hyperventilating trying to deal with numbers and letters together. Put just numbers, I got you. Put numbers and letters together, it was a wrap. The unknown got me. And so the same thing happens to us in our spiritual lives. When we don't know all the details, sometimes we struggle. But you know what happens is when we come to trust God, we come to understand that we don't have to have all the answers because we know He does, right? So when this verse, when Jesus is talking to His disciples and He's letting them know right now, you're not going to get it all. I think that's why God is often patient with us because He knows we just don't see the whole picture. We don't get it all. And I think one of the reasons why we're super impatient with others is because we feel like they should see everything. You'll get it, you'll understand it later. Think about it as when you were a child. When you were a child compared to how you are now, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience that you've had since you've been a child has brought you to a point now where you get it. You understand things. You may look at your own children and say, how do you not see that? You forget that they're children, right? Well, as spiritual children or babes in Christ, some things we don't grasp. I mean, think about it. Jesus fed 5,000 people in front of His disciples with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Jesus allowed one of his disciples to walk on water, right? Never been done since, right? Jesus turned water into wine. He healed blind people. He made a man who had been dead 3 days come out of the grave. They saw all of this, and He says to them, you still don't understand yet, but you will eventually get it. So I say the same thing to you. If you find that you're in a position right now where you just don't know what's next, you don't know what's going on, you can't figure it all out, the best advice I can give you is to trust God in the meantime. Okay? Trust Him, read His word, lean on what the word tells you to do in this time in your life. Be patient, allow Him to move. Don't move without Him, because if you move without Him, you may cause error that has to be corrected in order for Him to move the way He wants to. Don't delay your blessings by moving out of turn. When you don't know what to do, be patient and understand that God says eventually you will understand. All right? I pray that this blesses you. I pray that you will encourage someone else by sending this video to them. All right? Remember, I can't do this without you. We're trying to build a community here to encourage as many people as possible, and you are a big part of that. So share today's video with at least one person you love. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you never miss a video coming down the road. All right, watch it, share it, and live it. Now let's get busy living the life. God bless you.